And hello, you guys. Welcome to my channel. Of course, this is Openwidewitch Tarot, where we keeps the G, but always keep it PG. Okay. So, you guys, everything is going to be in the description box. How to book a personal reading with me down below. My Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok, YouTube, everything is under Openwidewitch. Okay. Like I said, even it's YouTube. Okay. So make sure to check out my channel for the collectives, pick-a-pals, and so forth. Okay. Hit that notification bell button because when you do, it allows that you never miss a beat with your girl. Okay, now, hey now. All right, so let's get into it, okay, you guys? This is, of course, a pick-a-pal. This pick-a-pal is pretty much going to be how do you stand out to others, okay? So if you haven't already seen the images on, what is it, the picture of the colors. Here are the colors, okay? So this is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3, okay? So you guys, like I always say, first mind is your heart. No, your first choice is your heart, okay? Second choice is your ego. Always choose your heart, all right? So whichever color calls out to you, this is your pile, okay? You can pause the video if you need a little bit more time, but we are going to get started on pile number 1, okay? Alrighty. So, pile number 1, if you guys chose this blue plaid, I can't remember what the frick these are called, but I know I always have them on my desk all the time. I am like, whatever the freak, what are the, staples? Post-it notes. Yeah, like staple post-it notes. I am a junkie for these, okay? So this is the blue one, okay? So you guys, I do feel like there's something about the way you stand out when it comes to your communication skills. It could be something that stands out about how you might make people feel blue. I don't know. You might hurt people's feelings. You might give men or women the blues. I'm not really sure. But there could even be something in regards to you, how you stand out in regards to your blues. You know what I'm saying? But there's something in regards to blue, okay? Something in regards to throat chakra, of course, also. But yeah, so that's kind of all I'm picking up, really. But let's get into this reading. Let's see what we have. Alrighty. So we have the first house, clarified by Sun. We have Sagittarius, clarified by Trine. And we have mommy and daddy issues. Okay. All right, pile number 1. How do you guys stand out? From what it seems like, you guys, sorry, I had to adjust. From what it seems like, you guys kind of stand out pretty much with your image, okay? There's something about the way people view you. There is something about your physical attributes, like the mask you wear in a way, how you present yourself maybe on social media, in person. But this is kind of the surface level you, okay? Sun being, you guys could be a Leo. There's something about your energy that is very, very bright, okay? So you guys might be in the sunlight, or there's just something about where you guys are kind of coming into something, because I'm getting called to look at this crack egg. You guys are kind of coming into something, possibly a rebirth. But if not, it's just that you're in the spotlight. It's something about you that is just like meant to be in the spotlight. People might also feel like you stand out due to they feel like you're going to be famous, or you're going to be really, really big. Like you are kind of made to be famous or made to be big in some way, just due to how you present yourself. Okay, so presentation is the big name of the game with how you stand out. You could be a Leo. If you're not a Leo, people feel like you have a lot of Leo traits. Okay, so with Sagittarius, the voyeur, clarified by Trine Flow, I just really think you guys are Look, you guys are all systems go. Y'all are not one of those people that, like, if your son, your girl says, "Oh, let's go on a trip," you're like, "Oh no, I don't think I'll be down for that." You like, "Girl, let's go." You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Let's go. You guys might do something where you travel, or there's something in regards to your mind. What is it called? Oh my God, I can't say that word. Physiologically, not physiologically, but where you're learning something. I cannot say this word, but here it is, right? And that's funny because I'm not really, I'm like looking at the cards, but then again, I'm like not at the same time because I'm talking. But you guys, it's this word right here. Physiological. Okay. So you guys are learners of something of some sort. Okay. You guys like to learn things. You like to travel. If this is not about travel, this is about how you guys expand your mind. So you guys stand out with how you're in the flow of being around so many different people, so many different situations. You could interact with, different races, different ethnicities, different people with different sexualities. And you're just a very like, it's like you soak up a lot and you learn a lot. Like I said, if this is not physically, this could be mentally in the mind, where it's like you guys are learning certain things. You might be into spirituality and you kind of put that out somehow, some way. You're into some form of religion. You're into some form of different cultures. You're into some form of healing techniques. You know what I'm saying? And so forth. And I feel like people feel like you stand out in that way. And they love how you're able to flow through these type of situations. You get what I'm saying? There are certain situations you can be in, certain crowds, certain rooms. You can experience certain things mentally. Not mentally. What the freak is mentally? Okay, can your girl get her words out? But no, like mentally, you guys kind of elevate your mind. And this is like you're almost like an explorer, and this kind of elevates people also, and they find this very intriguing about you because it's like they learn new stuff with you. And also how you're just able to flow through situations. You can be in a certain room or a certain situation. You might have not been prepared for it. You might have not encountered these people before, but somehow, some way, it's like it's like you don't fit, but you're able to flow somehow, some way through it, if that makes sense. So another way you stand out is people love, like, they can bring you to certain places, certain situations, and you're able to adapt. You're able to not just adapt, but flow and truly like learn the culture, learn the situation, feel things out and just like flow like water. Okay. There is something about your mommy and daddy issues that is very highlighted, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. You might have mommy and daddy issues, okay? And people are kind of, it's something about this that it stands out to people. Let me pull a card. I think I'm gonna have to do this with a lot, the rest of the piles to get confirmation. So North Node, Destiny. Yeah, people feel like they feel like it's something with, okay, so either you stand out by your mommy and daddy issues, or you attract people that have mommy and daddy issues, and people feel like this stands out about you. But with North Node Destiny, I feel like there is something where your mommy and your daddy issues are kind of actually going to help you in some form with your destiny. People feel like you stand out in regards to, some situation with your parental figures, or something about you got kind of being damaged in a way. I'm sorry to say, you guys, but it's something about that where they feel like this is the reason why you have this adventurous type of oh, I get it. So I'm not gonna lie, to put it simple and plain, people feel like you are a person that really, really is into your freedom. You stand out by how you gain your freedom. And people don't really see you as somebody that they can. I mean, they would want to, but they don't see you, Pile One, as somebody that they can make settle down. And this is what attracts people to you. Yeah, that's why people are attracted to your mommy and daddy issues. Because it's kind of like it's like a challenge to see if they can kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, have a life with you in the future in some form. But you're so like all over the place. You want to learn, you want to mature, you want to experience things, you want to grow, you want to practice, you want to blossom, you want to it's like you have such a big huge like soul growth that you're wanting to happen in this life. And I just feel like you stand out by people feeling like they wouldn't be able to, like, you will wear them out. Okay, basically they wouldn't be able to settle you, like calm you down or settle you down. And people find this very, very attractive. Okay. So yeah, but this is actually the reason why you have this energy about yourself. And your mommy and daddy issues, you also stand out by the way that this might be this mommy and daddy issues might have actually set the tone for your destiny in regards to you like being famous or being someone very like in the spotlight in some form or some way. So yeah, that's another way you're going to stand out. Especially if if you have this type of energy. If you get famous, people are definitely going to be into trying to, pick at your more something more deeper about you, which is something in regards to your parents or some parental figures. Okay, so pile number one, this is your reading, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to click that notification bell button, because when you do it, make sure that you never miss a beat with your girl and you get cool videos like this. Also, make sure to comment, because like I tell everybody, I am not that gal. I interact with everyone. Okay, so like, share, comment, and so forth, you guys. Until next time, bye bye. What? The mode? Oh, yeah. Okay, baby, I'm recording. Oh, okay, go ahead. Okay. You just have to call the people and tell them about it. Alrighty. So, hello, pile number two. If you guys pick this pile, you pick the blue. Well, not the blue. Maybe you guys need to pick go to the blue also. Pile number two. But you pick the purple staple. What is it, like notepad? I don't know if I'm saying this right, but I literally have this on like my desk. Like, my desk is always riddled with these things. So I don't know how I wouldn't know what these are called, but I know these are like, it's pads something, notepads, something pads, or like, I don't know, I forgot what they're called, but yeah. So pile number two, how you guys stand out. I feel like there's something about, of course, purple talks about spirituality. There could be something about your depth also in some form or some way. You guys might have a Neptunian type of vibe to you. Could be a Pisces in some form. I don't know why I'm getting Sagittarius, but yeah, you guys could be a Pisces. So very much on the dreamy side. I'm actually drawn to the numerous astro deck right here. Her, how she looks. So yeah, and this is the Pisces. That was a Pisces picture. Well, tarot card that's depicted on the front of that deck. So yeah, there's something about that, you guys. You guys have a lot of depth. In some form or some way. Very intuitive, highly spiritual, possibly even highly sensitive in some form or some way. So let's get into your reading and see what this is about. All right. So we have square, challenging, clarified by 4th house. We have 10th house, clarified by conjunction. And we have the universe is bringing in something you're attracting. Okay, so you guys, I feel like pile number two, how you guys stand out. There is something about your family, just simple and plain. Your family is the big forefront in how you stand out. It's something about you trying to gain success in regards to empower your family in some form or some way. But crazy enough, I feel like your family is the one that they're going to challenge you the most when it comes to a career or something about your reputation that's going to make you stand out. Okay. Um, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't think your family is gonna like whatever your career field is or whatever you're going to be going for reputation wise, and they're not going to like your reputation. I'm not going to lie. I feel like there's something about ancestors also, okay? Because this is kind of drawing me to this old, like, book of like, a family member. I feel like you guys might find something in regards to your ancestry in some form. And little do you know, it's something about you're being challenged almost by your ancestors, or there's something that maybe, someone that passed away that you possibly didn't know. They might have wanted to succeed in this mission, and you're kind of through they're living through you in some way to make this mission happen for their family. So how you stand out is you're very family orientated, okay? Even with the challenges that occur with your family, you stand out as you're also very stable. You also stand out as, you might not be the type of person that wants to like move away from your family or move away from a hometown, or you rep like a hometown very hard somehow, some way. But like I said, I feel like you guys are attracting something, okay? You also stand out with your manifestation skills. So I think it's something where you might have told your family. Also, you also stand out by, it's something in regards to this challenge with your family that kind of skyrocket you in some way. I think you're also going to stand out as you're not going to get much support from your family somehow, some way. But this is actually going to build you up. This is going to empower you. I feel like you might also stand out. You might end up meeting someone who has like a high ranking, okay, in some form or some way. And like you kind of gain this empowerment by joining forces with someone. But yeah, I feel like it's going to flow for you. So you stand out by some form of pain in your family, somehow, some way that kind of elevates you to move on to something better. And you gain that empowerment. You also stand out by you don't really care about judgment of others. You go for what it is that you want to go for, no matter how difficult it may be. I feel like you also stand out by breaking free somehow, some way from your family, and being able to go at something alone on your own and kind of make it happen and make it out of a situation. You also stand out for a big, huge change that you've made somehow, some way, when it comes to this, like moving away from your family. But your family is very, very highlighted. And it's just kind of saying how like you could have got stuck. You stand out by not allowing yourself to get stuck in the box. You also stand out with how you broke a generational curse. And yeah. And I think you're also going to empower your family, even if they might not like what you do or how you make your reputation. They are going to be very empowered, okay? In some form, in some way. And you also might stand out. I'm not going to lie, your family is going to be the main people who are going to be like empowered by you, because I feel like this is kind of going to set a tone for other family members who feel stuck in either a family situation or like, you know, religion, you know, family, like a family trying to mold you into something you're not. It's something like that where you're going to offset something that's going to allow the rest of, you know, the people in your family or people who are dealing with situations like this to kind of break free. Okay. So pile number 2, that is your reading of how you stand out. And also your success. You're going to be very successful. Your reputation is very highlighted. So yeah, you guys, this is your reading. I really hope you enjoy. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Click that notification bell button, because when you do, it allows that you never miss a beat with your girl, okay? You know, until next time, you guys. Bye-bye. Alrighty, so hello, pile number 3. You guys, if you pick this orange notepad, that's what I think that's what it's called. It's like a mini notepad. If you guys pick this, you guys pretty much stand out with something about how you guys shine. You guys could be born in October. You could be Libras, or like Libras, and who else? Or Scorpios. I feel like there's something about Halloween in regards to you guys. I don't know if you're really gothic, you know, you dress gothic, or I don't know if you have this kind of a like a seductive vibe, or something that's really intense about yourself, to the point it's a little bit scary. Pile 3. Another thing, you guys, I don't know why I'm getting nothing but like Halloween and fall. So I don't know if you guys are born in the fall. I don't know if it's something about a fall. But yeah, you guys are, it's like you're supposed to be bright, but there's something like, because you know, orange is a bright color, but this is like a dimmed orange. So it's something that's supposed to be bright, but it's something that's very deep at the same time. So that's kind of how you guys stand out. Let's get into this. I don't know. Oh my God. Do not get offended. I don't know if you guys wear pumpkin spice, but I'm getting something with like heavy fall, October. I'm getting pumpkins and okay. I don't know why, but okay. So we have Mercury clarified by the 12th house. We have the 9th house clarified by Uranus. We have, I'm not cheating on you. Why can't you understand I want only you? And someone wants to be on your good side or in your circle. Okay. So let's dive into this pile 3. How do you guys stand out? Okay. So how you guys stand out, pile number 3, from what it seems like to me and what I'm feeling, I think there's something about your communication skills that are very, very highlighted. How you guys communicate, in some way, somehow, you guys open up people's subconscious minds. I don't know if you have a lot of people that gravitate towards you, almost tell you their whole life stories, their fears, their dreams, so forth. Oh, excuse me. But believe it or not, it's this thing called Akashic Records, where it's like it's the depths of the subconscious mind. The 12th house talks about fears that kind of will never happen, but they came from a past life. I feel like you guys stand out in a way that somehow, some way in the past life, you guys might have been a healer or some form of like a counselor, and you help people. And I think it's kind of trickling over into this life, which is why people come to you, because they're trying to continue and fulfill their mission in this life. I feel like the people that you talk to, that come to you, that just feel open to you, these are people that you counseled in a past life. So it's a lot deeper than you know. But there's something about your communication where you really, really get to the bottom of things. Not the bottom of things, but the nitty gritty. You're able to like tap into someone's mind, and people are just, they surrender with you. Simple and plain. I feel with the ninth house, you guys could be very educated in some form or some way when it comes to really, really gruesome things, okay? I feel like you guys are able to, you guys are able to, you guys also stand out as you're very fearless. You're not scared of anything, especially when it comes to spiritual things, transformations, death, and so forth. If you are, I feel like people look at you as like you're not, and that's how you stand out. But with seeking, I feel like you guys seek to find certain things that are just like, I don't know why I'm getting a vision of like somebody cleaning up a garbage can, like a mess around a garbage can. Like, you guys seek to find like things that are just so like things that people don't want to touch. Okay, and you spark like a huge big change in regards to these things, and you almost like clean up the mess. You dive and go in places, and this is a really spiritual pile. It gives me the vibe of like a preacher that is going into a room to do an exorcist. You get what I'm saying? That's the type of energy that this is Pile 3 you guys have set up. And this is how you stand out to people. You're very fearless. The things that people will not touch, you would touch with no problem and be able to turn a negative into a positive, or turn the situation around, and people just don't understand how you're able to do that. Okay. I really feel though, people feel like you also stand out as you have a lot of trust issues. Okay. And I'm not gonna lie, you're not one of those people that anything can be hidden from you. So anybody who's sneaky, who's really sly, like a little fox, okay? Swiper, no swiper. For some reason, I'm getting Dora. What is it? Dora? Yeah, Dora the Explorer. um, those people, they can't really last with you, or they don't even try to approach you. Okay, because it's something about, you'll have a dream, okay? You'll like, something will just come to you. If someone is lying to you, you just find out information. So this is why we have the I'm not cheating. Why can't you understand? I won't only use someone wants to be on your good side or in your circle. You really stand out to people in the way that, you know, you don't keep you don't keep negative people in your circle. You don't keep people that you can't trust in your circle. And this is another aspect and the reason of why you stand out. And if there is someone in the midst of your circle, you'll kick them out. Okay. If you have a lover that is you can't trust, you'll leave them alone. A family member, you'll leave them alone. Okay. And it's like the people that you do have in your circle, you keep very close to you. That's another way that you stand out. And people notice that you help these people that are in your circle. I mean, you've helped them at their worst, or it's something where you have really been there for people. That's another way that you stand out. Okay. And I feel like you really seek to kind of go within, the minds of people and kind of help them. And in some way kind of break their fears in a gentle way. Okay. You are really a support, and you're kind of there in people's most embarrassing, delicate, like beyond me type of times. I don't know why I'm getting extreme stuff. Like, if someone has cancer and they're losing a lot of weight, you're the one that's going to be there for them. If someone is like if a girl gets her period, I don't know, it's something like that. Like, you'll give them a pad, and you'll kind of like tell them, coach them on the things, stuff to do. But I don't know. This is another thing. I'm getting like victims. A lot of victims gravitate to you, and that's how you stand out also. For some, and I'm sorry if I offended anyone with saying that, but let me find a better educational word. It's like people that have really been through horrible situations, because I don't want to say what I just picked up, but it's like a situation bad will happen to someone, and for some reason they feel safe to come to you. But I feel like sometimes you're a little bit overwhelmed by this. But people feel like you stand out in the way that you're able to handle these situations, okay, and help people. These can be people who have been in really, really bad situations, okay? Abuse mentally, physically, spiritually, and then so forth, okay? But I'm not going to go into depths to that if you guys know what I mean, but just know you guys would be great for like a counselor or therapist and so forth, okay? So yeah, you guys, pile number 3, this is your guys' reading. General reading. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to hit that notification bell button, because when you do, and make sure that you never miss a beat. Beep with your girl, okay? So comment, share, subscribe, and so forth. Alrighty, you guys. Until next time.